little late getting started today. This one I keep hitting, so it's the one that we're opening. It reminds me of like this special that I watched Christmas every year, where it's like a Cinderella story. I believe it's, when I was Googling it, like over the years, I believe it's a Russian tale, but it's like a Russian Cinderella story. And I don't know if it was a dubbed one. I'm going to have to look for it again on YouTube or something. But it's like a Cinderella story, which is my whole life of me waiting to be rescued. I just want validation, I think, for being me. So yeah, she said to her, I think it was her father, and I think she had wicked stepsisters, and they were asking for all these things. And she said, bring me back the first thing that hits you on the nose. That's why I'm thinking of that. And it's Christmas now. And it's like, there were like 3 acorns inside, and they were 3 wishes. I'm going to have to look it up. I think it was a Canadian version of it. It seemed so, but it could have been like a Russian dubbed. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for the right one. I forgot to show you the Lego minifigure from yesterday. I mean, this isn't a toy channel, but I did open it afterwards because I had to open it on the day, and there's no editing here. It's all real. I thought it was from the same series, so now I'm really confused because apparently I have both a Muppet series and a Looney Tunes series. My guess is that I have the full collection of something, and then other ones are just random. But it would make sense for me to have. Doesn't make sense for me to have a random. Like, this is not a character that I would have chosen unless I just bought it randomly, a bag that was like $1. But Animal, probably my favorite Muppet, for sure. Because he's a caveman. That's what we were talking about mostly yesterday. It all came back to caveman. I don't know how I'm going to organize these, but I did get a collector case. I did find some of my other Lego figures that I collected throughout the years. And I have them divided up into, I don't know. I don't know if I have them random. A lot of those figures I wouldn't have. They're not characters that mean anything to me. And then I had all of the Lego figures in here. And I don't know what else is in there. Shouldn't be talking about toys on this channel. Let's just see what today's bag provides for us. Enjoyable. Let's put this in the Christmas bowl. That sparks joy, even though it's a mess. It's a hot Christmas mess of joy. Clothespins, gratitude for those. They're beautiful. I like those. Make me look even more like Nana Muscuri. Wooden glasses would be cool. I like that. I did want to start a trend with wearing clothespins. If I ever need a business card, I do have a stamp that I can stamp on the wooden, and I can give these out as business cards. But who needs a business card nowadays? All right, I'm gonna open up the Lego figure first. I got another mystery bag in today's. Okay, I'll show you. No, I'm not. I'm gonna show you one at a time. We're gonna open up the mystery bag first. And of course I don't have scissors. I'm going to have to put a pair of my scissors in that bag. Okay, so it looks like we have another series. Yet another different series. Definitely want the 2 old-fashioned Steamboat Mickey and Minnie. But maybe have the full collection of these. I can't believe I'm going to bite this. I don't want to stand up and show you and give away. So kind of can open like a chip bag and give away anything for free. All right, okay. So Oh man, and this is something, they tape up the checklist, which I guess we're not going to look at. But oh, this is cool. This is a character that's not on here. I'm gonna have to get scissors. I can pick you up. I can pick you up and carry you around. Well, toys. We are talking about toys on the vlog channel today, and I'm gonna grab my scissors, even though those are the scissors that are supposed to stay over there. I need to get special scissors for here. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I gotta look at the checklist, because I think there's a Huey, Dewey, and Louie. There must be. This is Series 2 of the Disney line. And, oh yeah, so I definitely have Huey, Dewey, and Louie in here, which is so cute. And then hopefully I have Chip and Dale and Mickey and Minnie. And I guess if I have Huey, Dewey, and Louie, I need that doctor. I definitely need Chip and Dale. Anna and Elsa would be okay. I don't need Princess Jasmine and whoever that is. Or whoever that is. The Hercules ones are cool. Jack Skeleton, kind of cool. And then The Incredibles, not important movies to me. I'd have to say the first ones are the most. This is the most classic. Those ones. And then Anna and Elsa, maybe. And then, I mean, if there was an Aladdin, I would have liked it. Oh wait, that is Aladdin. It's probably... No, that's Jafar. Or, I don't even remember. It's not really my genre. Hercules is cool because he's Hercules. I mean, in the Nightmare... okay. Anyway, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. To get a Huey, Dewey, and Louie collection is really cool. We've got the baby legs. They don't sit down, I think. I think this might be my first baby legs. I played with Lego so much as a kid. Like hours. I mean, that's how I spent time. So it is kind of fitting, especially because this is such a reflective year of Advent calendar. It seems like I don't want to talk about ADHD, but this must be the ADHD year. Did I just realize that I had it? Do you put his cap on backwards or forwards? Forwards. A lot of extra pieces with these. You can't see what I'm doing. So yeah, I mean, I'm reflecting a lot on how I got here and who I am, and that is what the theme of today's Advent calendar is. I don't understand why he came with so many extra pieces. He comes with a flashlight, but they gave him two complete flashlights. That has never happened with extra pieces where you could actually, for any experience I had, they always give you extra pieces, but ones that actually make the accessory twice, that's unheard of. Alright, so that's really, really cute. I think this must be Louie. I don't know what their colors are, but if they're in order here, then that would be Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So, is that Louie? Alright, Louie is, I guess, going into the bin. And we'll put him in the middle for now, but it seems like I'm going to have to organize these. Unfortunately, 12, I have 6 more than 12 for figures that can fit in here, so I love organizing my toys like that. Even my letter blocks I've been putting in here. Okay, let's see what else today. So we got another blind bag today, and it is a soap. So it's made everything really smelly, and I really like this soap. I had these bags already, and I didn't know what to put these individual soap wrapped in. I bought the soap at the same health food store that I bought the stevia from yesterday. So there are different flavors, and I like all of them. They're all like natural, my favorite things. And yeah, I guess a lot of them are on my gratitude list, because oatmeal, for example, is one of my favorite things, and it is on the gratitude. I eat it, and I eat it raw, and I like putting pineapple on it and cinnamon, and I just put a can of pineapple in some oatmeal. In fact, it was the recipe before Christmas that we made here. Uh-oh, this is what I didn't do. We are getting a different tea today. We're getting lemon ginger. Hopefully my hot water didn't unboil enough. So it'll be ready by the time. Oh, got soapy fingers. It's an all-natural soap. Lemon ginger. Does it say the medicinal properties of lemon ginger? No. I should really show you doing that. I hope it was hot enough. Ah, lemon ginger. It's a good smell. What's going on there? It's the mirror in my spray bottle. Unacceptable. Or is that my phone? It's my phone. I had to take a shower today. This morning. Sometimes I don't. It depends on if something happens. It depends on... Look. This is kind of cool. So each 3 days we got 3 different snacks. So today we have roasted peeled chestnuts, we had walnuts, and we had dates. So I think all we have left is almonds. Hopefully we do the same thing, and then we repeat those. I'm pretty sure just those 4 things. We'll find out. All right, what else do we have in here? We got that little... Did I forget anything? Our snack, oatmeal soap, Lego minifigure, chestnuts, and we're going on to... Is this distracting? Is that silly? We got the bag. Let's see what's in our little cloth bag. All right, and the binder is right here. So we can learn about this stuff. Oh, I could have stopped recording. That would have been absolutely horrible. Would have been worse dropping you on the ground. Okay, all right. Okay, that's distracting to me. The binder. Can we do something that's really important to me first? Is that, you see, I've been putting the collector's guides in here. Will this fit that way? Oh, I like this one that it's done in the opposite direction. So this is my Christmas reference binder. So I'll be able to check my checklists from the different series as we go. All right. Let's check out the Runestone first. All right. So it seems like we got this one. My computer's making a noise now. That's so weird. From dropping it. So let's see what this symbol means. This symbol means Manaz, and it means mankind, the self, friends, enemies, social order. I noticed I've been reading very well. Again, that goes back to the ADHD, dyslexia, ADHD. I never felt comfortable reading, and I feel I can't read, and it is really hard for me to read, so I usually don't because it's painful, is how I describe it. Mankind, the self, friends, enemies, social order, all of those things are opposites, but I guess it has to do with social humanity. The self, friends, enemies, social order. Yeah, it's like it's I guess that does tie to the way that I'm feeling today. I guess I was thinking about like purpose and just getting through, and I'm kind of settling into the advent calendar now. I mean, I woke up late, and there were obstacles that stopped me from recording, but here we're going, and I'm getting it done. Oh yeah, and yesterday's video wasn't unwatched, but of course it's gonna be when it's something like this. Anyway, the self, friends, enemies. I mean, that's why we're here. This is what we're talking about. I'm focusing on me. And am I interesting enough? I don't know. What's the gemstone today? It is this one. It's pretty. This actually, I actually forced myself to hang out with friends not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, or last week, or whenever it was. And they actually bought this stone from the rock store. And it's a Dalmatian, at least, or one like it. They also had a water filter that had stones that look like this in their water filter. This is the Dalmatian stone, which makes sense because it looks like a spotted Dalmatian. And what do we have on here is a grounding stone. Brown crystals promote security and stability. All right, I kind of need that today. That's what we're doing here with the Advent calendar. We are grounding ourselves, and we're having a ritual. And something that kind of makes me think about something else that I was thinking about today is that I want so much to get rid of my excess toys. I really want to have just the things that I love the most. I really want to have a minimalist amount of stuff. And I don't have my jar and my runestone container over here again, but we've got at least 20 more days to go through. Let's see what I'm grateful for on the... Where did this piece of jute come from? That is kind of weird. I don't know where this came from. Maybe it was just accidentally in the bag. All right, we have block, and today's letters are B and O. And right off the bat, I can think of that I am grateful for organic, natural organisms. It says onion. All right, so if I check my list, we'll start with B first. Baking soda. I'm grateful for baking soda. I use it to clean my shower and my sink and pots and pans and my teeth. Even though my teeth don't look good, I should whiten my teeth. I've tried to whiten my teeth. I don't think I've had any success. Especially if you want to be a YouTuber, you should probably have white teeth. Okay, baking soda cleaning my teeth and counters and all of that stuff. Very important to me. Bananas. I don't know where that came from. Bananas, my favorite food in the world. I would say bananas first, then apples, because they're just so easy and convenient and sweet and delicious. I love bananas so much. When people ask what's your favorite food, I always say bananas, because they're so convenient and delicious and filling and yummy, and you can do so many things with them too. I make chocolate pudding with them. I make eggnog with them. Wonder if I should do that this year. No, I threw out my blender or my whatever. Okay, next we have beads, which I am grateful for beads. I don't know, there's something tactile about tactile wooden things that I like. That's why I added them to my pine cones. I like them. Colored, uncolored, natural, mostly wooden or clay. Oh, and that reminds me, we talked about Mesopotamia yesterday. They actually had signature stones, which they had these like cylinder beads, and they were kind of like their signature, and they would roll them in clay and they would be like a repeating story, so it would make this repeating pattern that identified them. It would be like what they were all about. That's really cool. I need Mesopotamian signature beads for sure. Beads. My bicycle, of course. It's my preferred form of transportation. I mean, never had a driver's license or a car. Never had any reason or possibility of that being a possibility. Nobody ever took me driving for driver's lessons. There was so it was never a possibility. So walking was always what I did, and then bicycles. I mean, in the 90s there was some rollerblading. That was fun. There's a joke. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you the joke. It's inappropriate. Okay, and bicycle and blocks. Guess what? Blocks are on there. Beads and blocks. That's really cool that they're both in this category. There's something about blocks, toys. This is a very good, big toy episode today. So fundamental. Toys, blocks. I love collecting little wooden things, and I am obsessed with these blocks. They are the right kind of vintage. I mean, I would like ones that were more turn of the century, but just the images on these, they must be just generic. They're not like brand name or anything, but they're done so well, and I am so grateful and love these. And I use them during Christmas so much, and just feeling them. Blocks. So wooden beads and wooden blocks. They're the best toy. If I could have just one toy, it would probably be blocks too. Boxes. My pseudo desk right there. Boxes that are all the same. I'm obsessed with boxes. And then I collect these metal office boxes to put my valuable possessions in, which I haven't actually done. They're in this unit where most of them are empty, but that's what they're supposed to be, where I put the tiny little things that I collect, and then I have all of the sorting and organizing is so important to me. And we did start off this video talking about that. About organizing my toys. That's like everything's full circle. Everything's connected here for me. I guess this is my goal in life, is to get rid of as many things right now as much as possible so I can start my life over. Really, it's the biggest problem I have right now is probably my shower. I'm really worried about it. I'm gonna do some Googling and see if I can like fit it with some kind of myself, like I can put some kind of like some cover over it, like an insert. It could be possible, some kind of like low cost shower fitting that, yeah. All right. I was even thinking duct tape and plastic bags. I mean, I could go and buy some silicone gel and like fill in every crack, but it probably just it will make things really hard. I can't clean it. I'm just gonna scrape it off when I have to scrub it. All right. I'm really worried about the noise my computer's making. Okay. And brown paper parcels. So I won't get into that very much, but of course I'm grateful for brown paper parcels, and that goes with the craft boxes and two that I use that all are the same size and shape so that I can stack them perfectly. All of this is organizing and putting together. This is a good example of why I like blocks, because they fit together perfectly. When I was building with Lego as a kid, see how everything's connected? I liked using the 4x2 brick. It was, and just, I would play just stacking those in different, making them bricked like this, and just doing it over and over again, making houses and building structures, or just following the natural patterns by lining them up and making them overlap in different ways, and making pyramids, and just, they all had to be the same color, and or if I didn't have enough blocks, I would make stripes. But it would drive me crazy if I saw children making houses out of multicolored bricks. You know how you just use, lots of kids just build Lego with, it doesn't matter what color brick that they use. That would drive me crazy. We had to do this in pop solid colors. I'm also very grateful that these are Christmas colors on these blocks. Also, they're also the primary colors. So we have the I love definitive things, and we've got the red, blue, and yellow, the primary colors that are for painting. Whoops, can I do them properly? We got RGB. Okay, we got I'm having a hard time. Red. Wait, can I do it? Oh, it doesn't let me do it. Oh, that's why I'm struggling here. Okay. Because you can't have yellow and blue show at the same time with the blocks that I have. All right. And then we got RGB, which is the light primary colors. The primaries and the whatever. We won't get into that. All right. Can we move on to... Oh, now I don't know what block we have. P and C was from yesterday. B and O. O is for oats, oatmeal. You see, this is Providence today. We got everything really is, or I'm just not, or I'm a real simple minimalist person, and that the things that are important to me are all the same things, and oatmeal, and onion, and opportunities, and organizing. That's so funny. See, I don't know. I don't know if it's Providence. I don't know. The big connection between everything. I think I'm just, well, no. And this is something that the last bit of spirituality that I had believed in was that there are so many coincidences in my life. This is an example of that. And I realized that coincidence really is just confirmation biased. That it's just, you're only going to notice the coincidences because they're the things that are the same. So humans are made to recognize patterns. But I flipped this, and I decided that my new religion was to think about why those patterns are happening. And today's explanation was that I am a simple person with definite, defined interests, and I know what makes me happy, and that's what I like about myself, is that I know what I like, and I want to expand on that a lot more now. I want it to happen today. I want to get rid of everything that I don't want, and I want to have just the things that bring me the most joy, that I can love them and do what brings me the most joy and not worry about anything else. That is what I do, but I really want to just get rid of all the shit. And I don't know what would be left over after that. Maybe that's what the meaning of life is, to get rid of. But I can see a place where that I have gotten rid of all of the things. Like, I've gotten rid of so much stuff that I don't want in my life. So I want to live in that. And I don't want the destination to be the journey. wait, that's not the right thing. The journey to be the destination. The destination to be the journey. Oh yeah, it is the destination to be the journey. I don't want that. I wanna live in. I wanna get. Will there always be something that is unsettling? I don't think so. I think I know exactly what I want, and I could just live in bliss. Like, there's always something that I can go after, but I want to get out of this house and not have roommates, because I'm too old for that shit. I want my shower. I want a shower I want a bathtub, really, would be awesome, but that's probably not even, that's not possible probably, but my shower's a disaster. I'm really worried about it. I should stop using it, in fact, but cleansing is so important to me. What a weird problem that is that I have there. And then I want to get rid of the majority of my belongings. I don't want it done now, but at least I have this thing to get rid of. Those are really attainable, easy things to do. It's basically just, I just want to get out of here. And I'm making compromises. I've thought that maybe I'll get like some kind of stupid 9-to-5 job and be in a basement apartment, and I could be happy maybe that way. All right, so that's what I'm realizing today, and it's good, and I feel good. I felt kind of bad this morning, I guess probably because I have a late start, but I'm good. Today was today. There's a lot of connections, and today's lesson is I know what I want. So let's do it. Let's get over it. Let's get it. I've got most of it anyway. I've made the surroundings the best I can, and I always do that, and every day is better than the last. I'll see you in tomorrow's day, which will be even better. I hope I showed you everything today. Let's go drink some tea.